Hello, welcome back to Sunshine Reclaimed. Oh, and we are covered in snow out here. Didn't get the house built last night. Nope. So we spent the cold night in the tent. God, it was freezing. It came down with a good dusting overnight. Ground's frozen. The lettuce is disappointing, really. I'm not seeing much happening in there. Granted, we haven't had it for a month yet, but I would expect a little bit more out of this. Maybe I missed something in the descriptions. Silage should be ready, I think, next month, December. So we'll just have a look at the price. I don't think it fluctuates, no. It's gone from 217 to 218. And that's only because I've started looking at it now. There was no data on here before. Yeah, we've got to go out and see Noah. He's got a couple of urgent jobs for us. Resistance is in desperate need of some wood, so even though we've been cutting trees, but we built a bridge so we can get across here. We can get across this little stream now, which is good. So, and I put a little bank in here to try and help get water, but it's not really working very well. So, yeah. So we still struggle with the water tank. But we've got a bridge so we can go and get those logs for the resistance now. They're freezing. They've I think one of their warehouses with wood or whatever you call it is caught fire or something, Noah was saying. So we're going to go and top that up. He's got a load of logs we've got to pick up and deliver. And there'll be another load a little bit later this morning to go and do as well. So busy morning helping out the resistance. There ain't a heck of a lot to do on the farm. I did plough away at the trees, as you see by our money. We have gone up a bit. It delivered quite a few trees. Barley's got not too bad. I was a bit worried it might get some frost, but it seems to be okay. Hopefully it holds out. But yeah, it's a bloody cold morning, alright? The snow hasn't lifted at all. But yeah, so all we're doing today really is helping out Noah with those logs for the resistance and putting a couple of logs into our own construction. Grass is okay. We won't get to that for another couple of months at least. Anyway, so yeah, helping out the resistance is the big feature of today, I suppose. That's about all we're going to do. It's not going to be exciting, so we'll probably get that done, and once all that's sorted, we'll skip over. But I'll see you with the logs for the resistance anyway. Right, don't say anything. I did the best I could. Some bitch just did not want to cooperate, tell me. I don't know what happened there. But I can guarantee you we'll get it there in one piece anyway. Hopefully Noah's not going to raise an eyebrow at this one. Yeah, that's the first load. We'll have to come back and do another load later, I think. And get that sorted for Noah and the resistance. I don't know what's going on. It's an emergency, they said. So I saw Ben up there too, and he's wanting that silage tomorrow. He's asking about it. His cattle could do with the feed. I said, yeah, we'll have about 50,000 litres to sell tomorrow, and he's looking forward to that. So first thing in the morning we'll have about, I think, the big tarp 30,000 litres. The other one won't be ready for a little bit after. But yeah, 30,000 litres. He's looking forward to that. He wants that delivered before the sun rises pretty much, so we'll try our best to get that. Anyway, I'll deliver these and see you in a bit. Right, those were delivered to Noah and all sorted out. We're paid up. He's got another bunch of logs for us to go collect a bit later. Same spot, but just mucking around at the yard now, just chopping back this forest a bit more. Been putting this tree that we cut down into the constructible, and it's coming along nicely. So this tree should complete the job, and I'd say by tonight it should be ready. So we could have a nice warm house to sleep in tonight. Well, that's the plan anyway. But like I say, still got to pick those logs up for Noah, and then I'll probably just skip forward to December. The silage should be ready. I'm hoping the lettuce has a little bit more activity. I'm a bit concerned about that. It might not be the cash grab I thought it was. If that's going to be the case, then maybe... Or maybe it's just because it's winter. I don't know if that's how greenhouses work in this game or not. But we'll give it till January and see what happens with it, I think. January is the best price for lettuce, I think. Anyway, so see what we get in 2 months' time. And otherwise I'll just take them out and I might put some open-air gardens in the spring. They might be better. I know they work, they're just a little dearer, that's all. But now money's not really too much of an issue. I've got the knack down of cutting an exact 6 metre length, well thereabouts, 6 to 6.5. And getting a good decent amount of money per load now, so a stump grinder would be handy, but I don't quite have the horsepower for that, I don't think. Unless we can get a nice cheap skid steer on for like a bargain. No, that's all that wood in there. Where's that trigger gone? Gone for immersion and now I don't know what I'm doing. Come on, where are you? I should mark it. Click, click. No. This is terrible footage. Come on. Oh, there we go. Closer than I thought. Yeah, that should pretty much complete the job, I'd say. That should complete the house by tonight. We'll have a nice warm house to live and sleep in tonight, which is good because last night was freezing in the tent. So that's another tree chopped down. Like I was saying, I'm disappointed in the lettuce. Look at that. That's not much at all. You would expect more out of that. But then again, the monthly cycle was 1,008 cycles per month. And each cycle, I think, was 33. I would have expected a lot more out of there. But maybe I'm doing something wrong. Anyway, it's looking good here. It's looking really homely. I'm going to get on to the other log job. That one's looking a lot better, isn't it? Loaded that up nicely, got the knack of it again. That first truck was just coming back from using my front loader to using this crane. I hadn't done it for a while. Just double checking where he wants these delivered. The lumber mill. Nice. Or whatever it's called. The lumber shed, I think. Yeah, the lumber mill. There we go. So we'll deliver that to Noah, and that's the last load he's asked for today. There isn't much else to do. I could go out and chop a bunch of trees, but I've been doing a load of that off camera. So it's kind of one of those jobs now where it's like, not really in the mood for it. But we'll deliver these. We get to go across our bridge too. You get to see that. It's probably not in the prime location. I am going to move a few things around as we advance and grow. Realizing now those greenhouses are probably in the way. The stuff along the bank here will be moved once I get some sheds up and the tent will be taken down. Yeah, I've had to tidy up in the yard, but I do need to get some sheds and stuff and reposition things. And now that we've got a roadway of sorts. Anyway, I'm going to get these up to Noah. And I'll see you when we cash in, because we should, if my maths is right, reach that magic 50k number now. What a milestone. I'll see you in a bit. Here we are. We're going to cash in this job. We've got a floating log up there. Not sure if that's out of the border or... Oh, it was probably in the border, and I just need to unstrap it. A lot of logging today, I tell you. That's all I've done is do logs. So, there we go. Let's get rid of this one. Finish the job. Now I've got to search around for it again. You know, I'm going to put these markers back on. I don't care about immersion anymore. Magic cut. Done. See? And we can cash that job in now. But with that, like I say, we should be up over 50k or around on 50k. Just make sure I'm on the right one. Yep, I've done it before where I've accidentally cancelled jobs on another map. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, boy. 50k, just shy of 51. What a milestone to end November in. I'm going to have a chat to Noah. let him see if he's got any more jobs or anything. Apart from that, I'll see you in December. And hey Noah, how you doing? Yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Right, it's December, early in the morning. Sorry, I've just like abruptly come into the morning like this, but I can't get the tarp up. It's frozen shut or something. I've picked up what I could get at the ends. It's about 10,000 litres, so there's 20,000 litres in there still. I can't get it up at all. I've tried everything. Well, everything I've got. I've tried my forks. I've tried the forage wagon. Nothing's working. Like I said, the ends open perfectly well and I picked it up, but I can't do anything with it. I haven't, however, tried to cut it with a chainsaw. So shall we give that a crack, just for giggles? Just as I suspected. Nothing. Right, I'm going to go up and see Ben because he's screaming out for the silage delivery. I'll see if he can help me out, see what he says. I'll be back. Oh, well, we did end up getting manure forks to try and get it out, but we just can't. It's frozen shut. What we did see, Ben was here, it's gone, wasted, rotted, no good. So that 30,000 litres he was looking forward to, and I promised him, is only going to be about 10,000 litres. There's nothing we can do to get it up or to save the silage. I'm hoping the other one's going to be okay. I'm just going to put this down here and I'll pick it up with the forage wagon soon. But yeah, what a bummer, man. That's 20,000 litres wasted. All that work mowing that field, 2/3 of it gone. I just don't get it. But he has asked if we can. Yeah, I'm gutted about that. It wasn't going to be a huge sum, but it was some good money, you know. This one's about 90-ish% done, so we should get that done later, hopefully. But Ben, like I was saying before, sorry, I'm just gutted about the silage. Ben's asked that we go pick some woods, good English, some logs up for him, all the way in the forest down by the old peat field, he reckons. Never been down there, actually, behind the swamp. So yeah, we're going to go and do that. The resistance is still screaming out for logs, so... and he still wants the silage as well. And we've got to return the forage wagon today because he needs it back at it, because he might have plans for it. So, silage wasted. Yay. I mean, yeah. I'll see you in a bit anyway. We'll go do these logs. On our way to pick up the logs, we've got the truck. Yeah, Ben's a bit gutted about the lack of silage we've got coming his way. But you know, he also understands there's not a heck of a lot we can do about it. After we've done these logs, this is urgent for the resistance. We'll get that feed, it's there. Hopefully I can time it. Once we've done the logs, the other pit will be ready, and hopefully we can get all of that out and still have a bit of a salvageable profit. Yeah, losing 20,000 litres of silage is a gutting. Which way am I going? There's the peat field. I think we're on the other side of it, over that way. Bring up the map, I think. Yeah, we're just across there, yep. Okay, cool. I was right. Sometimes I just like to check. And they do have a bridge here as well. I didn't even know that. Very cool. And I think the swamp's just, yeah, there's a swamp down there. So the logs should be that way as well. Well, that's where Ben said to pick them up. There they are. There they are. We get stuck into this and try to take my mind off that gut-wrenching wake-up call, if you will, with the silage. I'm still mystified by that. I can't open it. It's gone. Fourth wall breaking moment. It's a giant glitch, I think. But anyway, get these logs loaded up, get these to bin, and then we can get stuck into that whatever silage we can salvage. There's really not much else to do. It's just been a lot of forestry and logging, hasn't it? I guess that's winter for you. I'm just going to line up. I don't know if this is how you're meant to do it, but I just, seeing as I can drive this with the crane, I like to line up, back it up, and as I go with the crane. It's probably not ideal or safe. No OSH officers out here keeping an eye on me and my safety. In fact, no one is. Although now and then I do hear helicopters or planes or something in the sky, and I'm not just being paranoid, I do hear it. If anyone else is on the map, I'm sure you've heard it too. But yeah, it's a bit concerning that someone's overhead in planes and stuff like that. I doubt the Resistance has got planes. But anyway, let's get stuck into this. I'll do a load and then get this off to Ben and then sort his silage out, because I know he needs to feed his animals over the winter. They're starving, they're cold. It's just all go for the Resistance, really. But then, like I say, there's nothing much I can do on the yard. Oh, we'll try and grab that again. Come on. Trying to make the camera somewhat friendly as well. The way I do it wouldn't really make good entertainment. But we got it. I knew I was about there. And hopefully this doesn't take too long and the silage is ready when we're done. So I'll see you when we've done this for Ben, and we can get stuck into the silage pretty much. So I'll see you soon. I already did a load in the truck earlier. It was just kind of awkwardly stacked, and the grabs just all of a sudden flipped back on themselves and released everything in a funny manner. So I dropped that off earlier and came back and finished it up. Otherwise it was just going to be awkward. So this is the last load and this will finish the job, and we'll get paid for that, and should take us back over 50k again, hopefully. Yeah, I should do, because I had to buy those manure forks to try and get the silage, and that ended up being a waste of money because that didn't work either. But it is what it is. We may need them in the future, who knows. So we are at the lumber mill again for Ben, or for the Resistance, I guess. And this should, I put the markers back on so I don't have to fluff around finding everything again. Make sure everything's in that little border. Should be fine and dandy there. Phew. Oops. Get stuck on everything. Bam. Job completo. So we'll get the payment for that. Thank you, Ben. Much appreciated. Yeah, and we'll get stuck into that silage. I'll see you over at the yard, and hopefully the other one's ready. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Hey, we're back, and I forgot to show you the house this morning that we constructed. I did construct it. Yeah, I got so caught up in the dilemma with the silage, I forgot to show you. We did sleep the night in here on the, got a few splinters and whatnot, but we're doing okay. The view of the spooky forest, which I kind of had plans out there in the future. Yeah, so that's the house. It's looking pretty good. Like I say, I got caught up in the silage dilemma and forgot to show you. So it's looking really homely now. These greenhouses, I think I know what I've done wrong. My calculation was stupid, wasn't it? I said it was 1008 cycles. That's correct. If I could get in and show you. They're so small. But it's not 33. It's 0.33 cycles. So yeah, that's only like 300 and something litres a month. Not ideal, not the cash grab. So yeah, silly. I didn't even know, but it makes sense. It's a greenhouse, and I guess for realism, I guess your lettuce wouldn't grow within a month, would it? And you wouldn't have pallets of the stuff either. So that's a bit more realistic, but I'm not entirely sold on realism right now. I need money. So I'll probably replace them at some stage, whether I do it in this video or before the next one, I'm not too sure. But let's check on our silage. I'm pretty sure it's only around 94%, I think it was. And that's why I just, was hanging out at home and thought, hey, I haven't shown everybody the house we built. We didn't beat the snow, but yeah, I'll turn the window on so you can see. Yeah, 94%, so, you know. Just to show you, well, we can actually have another go with these manure forks at that tarp over there. It'd be good to get the whole lot out. But I still haven't sold it to them. We're going to wait till we get this other lot up. I don't know how long that's going to take, an hour or two in game, I think, so. But just to show you that this doesn't work, like, tried everything. Yeah, so, what do you know it? So we're going to pretty much just, see, nothing, doesn't affect it at all. But we're going to hang out and wait for the silage to finish, and then we can start doing that. So if any contracts pop up in the meantime, I'll grab them and run off and do it while we wait. But I don't think there's much to do. Might chop some cameras off camera. Some wood off camera. We'll see. But yeah, I'll pick all that up after. There's not long to go and we'll get into that. So I'll see you when this is ready. She's ready. Bam. And we'll try not to get this one stuck either. I did go for the smaller one here. It seems like it. So we can get stuck into that and we can go and sell that to Ben. It's not going to be much money, but it's going to be a little bit. I say it all the time. Every little bit helps. But you know, I don't think I will do loose silage after this. Ben did offer me this trailer for sale. It's actually the identical trailer is on special in the shop catalogue, just to break the fourth wall. So, but I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I'm having collision issues and stuff like that. It could be the bunker I'm using too. But I think I'm just going to try and get a whole heap of forestry done and get do bales, do silage bales. They're a lot easier. Well, I mean, a bit more work, but less faffing about like this, and less prone to glitches maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, I find that it's a lot of collision issues I'm having. I noticed it when I was trying to pick up that pile there, it just wouldn't let me. It's like I'd run into a brick wall or something. So anyway, see if we can get all this loaded up. Now hopefully by leaving that bit there, because that's what I did wrong on the last one, I picked it all up. I'm hoping, and I'll open the other end now. I think. Is it going to let me? Yeah. So got this little bit here, it's not going to open up, but I think I have seen in YouTube videos that you leave a bit there, don't pick it all up, and then you just pick it up with the fork, I think. So let's have a look at this. Bam, wouldn't you know, look at that. So I should have done that with the other one. I've tried to put that pile around the edge and do it, but it's not working. I think I bugged it out because I picked it all up. Who knows? All I know is that we're getting all of this silage. So that was 20,000 litres plus the 10. 30,000. About $6,000 we'll get all up for this. Not much, but it's okay. It's a little bit of money anyway, money we didn't have, so. But I'll get cracking on with this, pick all this up, and we'll go sell it to Ben, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Oh, by the way, we did take a contract on as well, as you can see on the top right there. I forgot to mention. So we'll probably get onto that off camera, I think. It's just the same, another logging one, so you don't need to see that again. See you in a bit. Wow, that Ben's a cagey old fella, I tell you. We took the silage up there to sell to him, and gosh, he hushed us away. Get out of here, go back to the yard. So we came back here with the silage, looking dodgy as heck. And he don't want us to sell it to him up there in front of Noah. He wants us to keep it here, and he'll send someone to come pick it up. So, yeah. So we'll just store it here in the shed, and he can come pick it up, I guess. We get paid for it, so I'm okay with that, and it's saving me on fuel. Not this trip, obviously. I went up there for nothing, really. So that was the last load anyway, and we did get a bit of money for it. But, okay, so that's, yeah, I don't know what his deal is. Maybe he's a bit suspicious of Noah. I mean, Noah is a bit of a suspicious looking guy, let's be honest here. But Ben ain't too much better, so these I'm definitely getting rid of them, yeah. I'm going to sell what stock we have left. It's only a few 100 litres each greenhouse, I think. We'll sell that and just stop producing it, but just, I mean, they all produce small amounts, and I guess that's why it's called a small greenhouse. Yeah, so I should have, well, you live and you learn, don't you? Hindsight's 20/20. I'm just looking at all the other crops. Is it worth doing anything else in here? I think I might just get the greenhouses, get rid of the greenhouses and get the open air gardens. It just doesn't seem worth it. I know that I can get far more of these in the garden than the greenhouse. And I guess we didn't have the money at the time. I just didn't realize it would be this poor. I didn't see that decimal. This is 0.33 times 1,000 is like 334 or something. So that's per month. So you'd have to wait 3 months to get a pallet, pretty much. I think 4 months maybe. Jeez, yeah. So we'll get those all sorted, get them out of here. We don't want them. And once they're sold and that, probably be off camera, I can get rid of them and put in open air gardens. I'll probably change the format around a bit. Depends where the gardens fit. But that's about it for the episode. We got our silage done eventually. Did a lot of logging and helping out the resistance over winter. Got one more job to do. That's for Noah. Pick up some more logs, so I will go and do that. That's the same place as earlier, the other two for him. So that'll be 4 in one day I've done. I mean, it's $28,000. That's not a bad thing. Off camera, I'll get into chopping some trees back because I want to get a whole heap of money because I got plans. I want to put another field down and I need some space back here. I've already cleared a bunch, but I want to go back a bit more and I need the money anyway. So thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video and want to see more content. It really helps me out and I appreciate it. Take care all. See ya.